The me is asking if it really wants to experience its absence, which is the presence.
Which is not possible.
The absence of the thinking mind of the me is the presence of presence. Let's say you are walking down Marine Drive one morning and you see the beautiful sea and the sky and the birds. And there's no thought at that time. There's not even the thought that I am seeing the beautiful sea, the sky and the birds. That is the presence of presence. But something in your life is not right. A relationship has gone sour. Something at work is stressing you out. And your mind is going into stories. You're still walking on Marine Drive. But you don't notice the sea, the sky, the birds because of the thinking mind which has become highly active, which is taking you away from what is. So it is the absence of that thinking mind, which is the me and my story and my problems and my dissatisfactions, my discontent, my hopes, fears, dreams, aspirations. It is the absence of all that, which is the presence of conscious being, not becoming. Do I have to go through effort of some techniques? This is actually a wonderful question because it's what we all think about. Who is asking the question? The me which thinks it can do something to be present, whereas the presence is the absence of that me which wants to do something all the time. This is not a play of words. If we just understand this, presence is already there. The baby is present. The baby does not know it is present.
I feel the problem is knowing it. That is the problem.
Indeed. And the me wants to know.
Yes.
The me wants to know its absence, which is the presence. And this only needs to be seen. Nothing can be done, but it can only be seen in the light of clarity. Do I have to go through effort of some techniques by following someone, or it emerges itself on its own by grace? How can it emerge if it's already there? Something's already there. It is here right now in this room. It doesn't have to emerge. But the layers of the thinking mind which are covering it up have to be peeled away. Now the fact that one is asking this question, what does that mean? That means one is not in that state, so to speak. when a teaching comes along, or somebody in your life comes along, or a guide or teacher comes along and says, hey, look, this is what life is about. This is how it works. These are the mechanics of life. It's something you already know, but someone is showing you the way they have walked. Not revealing some magical state to you, but just showing you. Sometimes that guide is needed. That yes, it's so simple. If I accept duality is the basic design of life, which is pleasure and pain, I will not start running away from pain all the time, because I know life is pleasure one moment, pain the other moment. So one's attitude to life starts shifting. It is something you already know. Your own life's experiences, life is pleasure one moment, painful the other moment. It is something you know, nothing new is being told to you. Yet there is someone who says, look, you must be tired by now, because all your life you've been running away from what you don't like, people you don't like, situations you don't like. But if you just accept the pain, which does not mean you have to like the pain, but just accept it as the design of life, would not you be more at peace? So in that sense, any teaching, not only this one, or any person, not only a sage, who shines a light on your path, is also fulfilling a role. Even a sage who speaks words had to learn how to speak, had to learn A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, had to learn it, right? Through that process of learning, he can communicate his thoughts. It's a process of learning, which is the school of life here. The experiences it brings us, the relationships in our lives. Which of these relationships have caused us the most pain are our greatest teachers. So, with a clearer understanding, the thinking mind, which was immersed in an imaginary past of blame, condemnation, hatred, malice, guilt, with the light of understanding, the mind no longer does that. And the mind, when it no longer does that, is a quieter mind, a peaceful mind. Through which the light of presence, which is already there, shines through.